Hello everyone, I'm Matt Florjancic, joined by head women's basketball coach here at Baldwin Wallace University, Cheri Harrer. Coach, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on another bid to the NCAA Division III National Tournament. I know you've been here many times before, but this never gets old.
Never. It's always a different group of kids. Our freshmen have never experienced this, and it's fun to see their excitement.
Yeah, the freshmen haven't experienced it before, but the seniors also want to end their careers the right way, going out in style, trying to make a nice postseason run. So for them too, even though they've been here a couple times, it's nice that they get another opportunity after what was a pretty long weekend of waiting.
Yeah, I actually kind of felt bad when I saw the video. They seemed more relieved than excited, and that's almost sad that they feel like that way. So hopefully we can get them excited, just go have fun playing some basketball.
Yeah, I think they will get excited come game time. I think it was just that, initial not knowing for like 3.5 days that grates on you after a while. And I'm sure it grated on you too, because you've seen this before where you've had 20+ win seasons and your name doesn't get called, you don't appear on that bracket line, and that can be pretty crushing when that happens. But fortunately for the Yellow Jackets this year, it didn't happen. Their name did appear on the line, and they get another opportunity to have a good postseason run.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're excited, and thankfully we played a good enough schedule to put us in this position.
Yeah, speaking of that, that's why you do what you do. You go out there and you purposely seek some really tough non-conference opponents, specifically in region. You played Trine a couple times, you played in Hope tournaments a few times. You want to prepare this team for the NCAA tournament, but you also want to show, those selection committees, hey, we're willing to play anybody, we'll go anywhere to play them, and it doesn't really matter. We're going to show up and we're going to give you our best ever day in and day out.
That's what we try to do, yeah.
So where did that mentality come from? I know you've been doing it for quite a while, but is that something you've always really kind of embraced as a coach, putting your team in those adverse situations so they know how to react and come tournament time, it's not new to them?
Once we started making the tournament, and I served on the regional ranking committee for a little while, and I saw how the numbers worked, and then was able to understand that, you have to go out and play these people to get that strength of schedule where it needs to be to have a chance.
Yeah, and you also have to recruit the kids that are able to do that, who embrace that kind of mindset as well. So it's really kind of part and parcel. You have the regional ranking side, but you also have this is how I need to build my team to make sure that we're ready for this kind of side as well.
Yeah, and it's even tougher because oftentimes at the national level, they play two bigs, and our league is notorious for playing 4 out. And so finding players that have the flexibility to play at the national level and then also compete in the league against teams that you have 4 people on the floor all shooting threes, sometimes 5, that have that flexibility is a challenge.
So how do you go about meeting that challenge and building the program up with the depth that you have? You roll probably close to 20 deep in some games, and you get a lot of girls opportunities to play.
Yeah, it starts with athleticism, getting the best athletes with a decent size that we can. But we talk to every recruit about, hey, your pathway to playing time will be easier at a lot of other places. And iron sharpens iron. You're going to get to play against really good players every day in practice. And by doing that, you become better, but you might not get to play a lot as a freshman, and you have to be okay with that. We tell every recruit that.
You tell every recruit that, but it seems like the ones who come or the ones who stay really do embrace that mindset. And not only that, but they take it to the next level and they help educate the next generation of Yellow Jackets. Hey, this is how you earn your spot.
Absolutely. Our players have done a really nice job of creating a solid culture for us, where it's about, they care about each other, we're going to work really hard, and we're just going to do the best we can, and embracing that from top to bottom. Again, that's led by our players. Coaches can give them guidance, but they have to embrace that, led by our older kids, and we've been fortunate that most of them have done that.
So how do you feel about taking this particular team into the NCAA tournament, given the adversity that you all have faced this year, losing that game to Marietta on senior day and then coming out and having a slow start against Ohio Northern and not able to recover? You feel like you're in a good mindset to bounce back?
I hope so. I hope so. We played a lot more good games than we have poor games, and it definitely outnumbers our good games outnumber. I did send them some clips yesterday, just reminding them how good they are on offense. And a couple of them said that was helpful to see us making some shots and seeing the ball go through.
What was practice like yesterday? After, like you said, you saw there was a lot of relief in your team once the name appeared on the bracket, but I imagine it was pretty spirited once the team got back on the floor.
Yeah, well, we were on the court less than an hour later, so we didn't have much time. I was busy preparing end of season forms for them to fill out, as well as a practice plan. And I was going to go either way with it, but we actually mixed the teams up again and just got after it, competed, tried to get our legs and our wind back a little bit, because for 3 straight days off, I don't think any of them did anything.
Well, in a way, that could be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get some time to heal up, but you're still in that competition mode and you're ready to get back to it. So it was nice to hear that practice went well. But also, in addition to practicing and learning your own thing, you have to do film breakdown of your opponent. What have you seen out of Trinity?
Coach Hartzler does most of that, but they have a 6'2" big who's very talented, leads in scoring, rebounding. They put a lot of good athletes with some size around her as well. It's a little bit different. They run a little more on the sets side instead of fast breaking. Like I said, our league is a lot of run and shoot threes, and their league is a little more slow it down and pound it inside, because they have size. So we'll have to handle that, but go in the NCAA tournament, whoever plays better that day moves on. And so, we're gonna go and give it our best shot.
It's essentially 6 one-game seasons to try and win it all.
You got it right.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for joining us today. Good luck on that trip to New York and also in the games. Hopefully we're back here next week talking about a Sweet 16 appearance.
That's a deal.